Ja. Grazie mille per la subscrizione. E benvenuto, buonasera a tutte mujeres.
Chinchi_98 resubbed for
Hombres.
17 months. Poggers.
How are you doing? It was the wrong intro because I don't really have a golf intro. I think we're doing a bit of golfing today. I just felt like it a little bit because I've been watching golf all day. The Genesis Open in Scotland, and I just thought, hey, why don't we do just an easy golf stream and see if people will let me do it. That's on the to-do list today, and maybe then you are on the ta-da list today. Yolos, how are you doing? Who we got? We got Lancaster 5, we got Renatez, we got Chinchi, we got Jillerig, we got Daniel, Candice Gray, Cassandra, good evening, Stina, how are you doing? Chinchi Poggers, 17 months, oh la 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 la, ay, 17, awesome, dope. I'm gonna do one thing before we get started, is copy this source right here, copy that one, and put it on this one, insert that on this one, and throw it all the way to the back so that we can have a center thing going on like that, because we need that like that. Okay, big reflexione. Gatotto, kapang pam. God aften, someone else. ¿Cómo estás? If you're not in the chat, you're not there, you know? So, once you enter the chat, hello. Have you been bitten by the football basil yet? Semi-bitten. I've seen a match, and I'll probably see the next one, although I will be out shooting video content for Fashaan YouTube. But according to daily plan, we'll be back in time for watch. Sindre, 17, Highlight. So what do you say? We're on the PlayStation tonight, on the PlayStation, which actually means that we have sort of an annoying glitchy sound. Apparently it's because I'm running out of USB 3 ports on my computer. Although it is connected to the USB 3, there is an issue if you have too many things connected to USB 3s, pulling too much audio at the same time, and I'm assuming the Rodecaster is pulling quite a lot from the USB-C buses. I get the glitchy sound, which is why I've turned off the music on the PlayStation. I do have sound effects because they aren't really annoying if they're laggy. And we got the salsa going. I hope that's alright for you. It is alright for me. I want to play Augusta because I haven't in a while. And Augusta is very, very beautiful. Here is a quiz for you. Which hole is this on the legendary Augusta Nacional in Georgia? I can tell you this much. It's part of the legendary Amen Corner. I want to know what hole am I looking at right now. And it's probably, there you go, Stina, my girl. Shout out. And who does it make you think of? You see this hole here and you think of one golfer. Which one? At least I do. It was the meltdown of meltdowns. Almost. There was a guy who was... there you go. There you go. She's my girl. Good old speed. Hit it in the water. Had to drop it over there. Hit it in the water again. And just fucked the entire round. That's goal for you right there. Interesting thing about my face being right there. Normally I see... But, this is me. Fashaan, Bård, Ylvis. Okey-doke. Yeah, because... Oh, fuck, there are some menu items behind the screen there. Okay, maybe I do like this. Open source projector. There you go. So I get to see it at least. Start round. Boom. So tell me if it's annoying. No, it's true. It's not 2K25 because
Now,
this version
from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines, this is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you get a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you're playing a beauty.
I don't know. We'll see about the narration if we need that even lower than this. It's weird, this thing. No, I can barely hear it now at all. I guess if I got it, do like this. That makes sense. Okay, we'll do this. We don't need a whole lot of sound effects. Okay, do you want to talk through the shots? Is that of interest? Or we can talk about other stuff, but, better. Good. The hard part about this game is actually mostly the putting. I guess it's like the real thing. Innie. Fucking hard. And off she goes. Straight as a needle. Brilliant. Brilliant.
And that a very good start to this final round. We're off and running.
Wow, looks exactly like me. I spent quite a lot of time.
Walking the course today, let's bring
So we got 165 yards, 4 yards. We got 16 feet up. That's the thing. I very often get confused with yards and feet when it comes to putting. All of a sudden it says 1 yard, and I think it's 1 foot. Fucking imperial measurements. So we're saying 160. This is 155. This is long and it's up. It goes back. This is an 8 iron. Yeah. Very often ends up short because it has a bit of elevation, but let's try. Oh, overshot it. Come on. Oh, be good. Be good. Oi, 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 oi. Bite? No bite. It's an 8 iron. Spilte min første hele runde med golf. 166 slag. Ja, men jeg hørte på han godeste easy on the salsa girls. Jeg hørte på godeste Espen Kofstad. En god venn og en pro-golfer som har nå trukket seg litt tilbake og blitt mer en instruktør og holder på å lage noen YouTube-ting og sånne ting. Superfyr. Han er også kommentator på Viaplay og nå på Scottish Open. Så kommenterte han og snakket om sin første runde på college i USA. Da var han liksom pro, sant? Og kom dit og skulle bare naile det. Og da skjøt han 86 runde, tror jeg. Første dagen. Om at han står over. Og 86 er jo ting som vi andre jubler for, men når du lever av golf, så er det litt niks. Vi skal ta med Coriolis-effekten i beregningen på putten. Selvfølgelig, dette er jo i Amerikas. Så det spinner greit. 6 inches down. 16 feet forward. So I think the thing is, you see the little white line in the aiming thing, right? There are 3 lines. And if I do like this, you see the middle line there. I think that sort of dictates the length. So if I want to get it over here, then the backstroke should be to that point, you know? And I guess since it's 6 inches down, about like this, I guess. Maybe not that much. So we leave it short because it's gonna run away. Boom. Motherfucker. And see, oh, you see how much? I could have taken off way more. Way more. I forgot the Coriolis effect on the putter. Like this. I mean, 2 inches down, which means I'm not gonna go past it. I'm gonna go here, like that, and I'm gonna say, ooh, because these greens are quick. Fuck your uncle! Ah, piece of shit. It's the putting with this game. It's just fucking impossible. What? There's something I just don't quite understand how to release it. That's the thing here.
So this can sometimes be a tricky opening.
Aye. Starting with a double.
Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National.
Yeah, this is a beautiful hole. I actually played, I will not say a similar hole, but what I will say is I was driving to Sogn yesterday to pick up an air conditioner for my son. That's a sentence. He desperately needed an air conditioner. And when I buy air conditioners, or anything for that matter, especially electrical appliances, I want to make sure it doesn't have to be the best of the best, but it just like feels like a waste of money. If you know there's a model that is good, that's won a lot of tests, that is silent and has more effect than the others, it just hurts my body to buy something that is worse, you know, a shittier product. So, because I research blah blah blah, I find there's one model, they have 2 left, one is in Sogn, one is in Trøndelag, and I say to my son, fuck it, I get in the Mustang, I drive all the way to Sogn, I buy the air conditioner, I drive all the way back. You know, because I get a little time by myself in my Mustang, which I love, and yeah, that's my logic. Point is, along the route there, I like to, when I'm out driving, so I throw the clubs in the car, and then I can stop and play like 9 holes somewhere just to get some fresh air and not be driving for 9 hours straight. So I did that. There's a mountainish course called the Nesfjellet. It's close to Nesbyen, which is sort of hilly up in the woods. Not a super beautiful, pristine, and super maintained course, but you know, nice enough. And so the first hole was like this one, sort of a par 5 that had a dog leg left, which means it curves to the left. I don't have a name for my Mustang. I'm not completely fucking idiot, but I'm almost there. So yeah, so it has a. So I was running because I was late for my tee time. I pull up the club, no warm up shots, no nothing. I aim like this, and if you see, if I stand over the ball like this, you see the line where you aim, and I can do like this to get what we call a draw, which means it curves to the left, or I can do like this and it draws to the right, or fades to the right. That's called a fade. So I did like this, and it has sort of it goes downhill, and if you get it over the hilltop, it just starts rolling down. And I hit a beautiful shot just like that, a beautiful draw. it caught the yeah, much like this one, but even more so, it sort of caught the hill and it just like trickled down way further than this. So it was like instead of 3 shots into the green, it was an easy 2, and that just, it does something to you. It felt amazing. So I birdied the first hole, which is sort of like, wow, is it one of those days? Turned out it wasn't one of those days. It was a completely different day. It was a day where I shot probably, you know, I wouldn't say my worst golf ever, but it quickly turned into double bogeys and whatnot. What are we doing here? Oh. So this, as you can see, is 47 feet downhill, which is divided by 3. What's that, like 16 meters? No. The fucking feet. Isn't it 3 feet in a meter? Yes, it is. So 45 then is 15. Yeah, it's about 16 meters, which is a lot. And so you take it off, and this one has a tendency to roll far into the green. So even though this looks ridiculous, it's not necessarily as ridiculous as it looks. Booms! Oh, bunkar. Yeah.
2 solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good.
That's a shitty.
Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, just blasted out to this one. This is way easier on a PlayStation than in real life. I have to tell you that. Point is, when you hit out of the sand, you don't get spin. That means it's gonna land right here and then it's gonna roll off the green. So you can try to sort of hit the fringe here and sort of dampen it. Booms, give it 1 bounce and take off a little bit of speed, but in general, it's a really tough shot, I'm gonna say so. But let's try. Go like, oh, hi. Couldn't have done any better, but you see. But we're on the green now in 3, and we're putting for birdie.
But safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
But ding, how did I do at the Invitational? We did pretty good. I had a great player on my team who was a +3 handicap, which means he's so good that he actually loses strokes. So if it's a par 4, it becomes a par 3 for him. Which means sort of our handicap went down, our collective handicap in the group. You play scramble, which is you hit all the balls in a group. We were 4, no, we were actually 6 in our team. It took forever. So we were 6 players in our team, and then you hit, boom, and whichever ball is best, all of us pick up our balls and play from that spot. Next shot, boom, the same. The best out of those 6. So you play a sort of best ball all the way. The only thing is that you have to have 3 drives each, 3 tee shots. So you have to use 3 tee shots for all the players. And since we were 6, we only had 3 tee shots each. So you can't just have the best player just go hitting bombs all day long. So we played pretty well. Victor Holland's team scored 27, I think, at the end, and we ended 25. So we were on the second place. But the score is one thing, but it's the whole tournament. It's just it's amazing. It's so much fun to play, and the greens are fast, and there's audience, and you know, it's playing golf the way it's supposed to be played. Boom! Overswing and fast. So I swing too much. I will never learn this putting thing. It's I've even done lessons in here, but I don't really understand it, which sucks. The scores always suck. Okay, we get a par at least.
On the nerves after the rocky opening hole, it's a par here at the second. Onward now to the classic.
That's true.
350-yard par
Not a lot of
third
smiling
hole here at
golfers.
Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this.
They're
green, which
angry,
slopes
concentrated,
right to
and then they cry. Can we do this? I hate the upwards shot. Let's do this. Oh, that's not good.
That one up the right side.
So I was thinking about it as I was playing the mountain course all by myself.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky
It's
than
a lot of people who don't play golf don't really see the whole appeal because it's just like hitting a white ball. It's like tennis, it's like football, it's just a ball. Well, they take away the entire nature aspect of the game, which is, I say, 70% of it at least. Because it's just, if you're ever wondering about picking up golf, just join someone and just walk the course with them. You don't even have to play, you can just...
Fashaan في الكوب and golf la stream.
Sí, correcto. Es correcto. And, you know, even though it's a golf, it's absolutely sponsored by Fellowship. And you know what? Fellowship also sponsors our YouTube season this season. Me and Gaute Boy, the Fashaan season. And it's not such a stupid mix after all, because most golf courses in Norway, at least, buy their stuff at Fellowship. It's nothing but grass and machinery, and where do they get it? From fellowshop.no. So it's not as far-fetched as it sounds.
Okay, not particularly close,
Fellowship
but
is
it's
heavy
definitely gonna do its thing.
into the golf already.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go
Oh, look at this.
to Iona Steven.
So this is also surprising to people who don't play golf. The putting part is just as hard as the rest. If you didn't see this line, the auto aligning thing, who would aim like 3 meters to the right of the flag? It's extremely hard. So we take off quite a lot like this, I think. And we do booms. Ah, too much. See, you end up with what they call a testa. 6 feet, which is 2 meters to the hole. Would have hated to have that one in a tournament. That. Get bebukt. Bink. It's fuck. Fuckage. Boom.
All right, so a bit of a deeper hole to
Plus
dig
3.
out.
So I would take a plus
Now
3
a bogey
after
at the
3
third
at
with a
Augusta
drop in
any day. I would
plus
actually
3.
take a plus
Next up, the
20
Stout
after
par
3.
3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring
This
240
is
yards.
about as hard as
Middle
it
to
gets in
long
golf,
iron is the
mostly
play
because of the
that
green. So that's
precedes
also a
key
thing.
with
Like,
two
these
bunkers
are the hardest
tightening the
greens
front
in
of that
golf.
green.
It's like an upside down bowl, and you have to land on it. So this is interesting. This is down 31 feet, so 10 meters down, and there's a bunker. So if you go straight at the flag, there's nothing to land on, you see? And there's this. So you can land exactly on the hole, but then it'll bounce off, right? Because you're using a 3-wood. So the 3-wood goes low, woof, and then when it lands, it just keeps bouncing and rolling. It's not like the shorter irons, like pitching wedges. They go straight up into the air, which means they land and they don't travel as much. They don't roll as much as when they land. So the 3-wood and all the woods and, you know, the higher irons like 4 and 5 and stuff like that, they keep rolling after they've landed. So which makes this sort of an impossible shot. So what I would do here in real life, and why not do it now as well, I would in fact go with a club over here, And since it's 10 meter down, I could sort of give it like a fade, which is like screw the ball to the right. It won't land here. It will land further forward, and if we get it to spin, it can land sort of like over here, maybe like this, and it'll roll. So if we land somewhere here, if we end up here, then we're super happy. And the way we do it, try to do it, is by aiming here, and then as we walk up to the ball, we make sure we turn on that zero and fade, and then we aim a little bit more there. That's it. Okay, best of luck. See, then you fade it right, you land it exactly where I said, and you keep rolling. Yeah, we roll off. Could have been a bit more aggressive, but the roll will always be the problem. I could have landed even closer towards us.
Clean lie here for his second to the par 3.
Which leaves us with a shitty zone. Now maybe we can do a flop shot. Do we have flop shots here? Yep, flop. Flop shot is where you open the club like this, zoop, and you quinks it in so the ball goes straight upwards into the air. Extremely hard in real life, because you have a tendency to blade it, hit it with a sort of the edge, and you just like shoot the ball straight forward and kill all of the audience in the background there. But in the game, I assume that they will pull it off, which means you'll shoot it straight up and it won't roll at all. And let's check out where it lands over here, because it will get some roll on this green. Where's the flag stick? Like, kind of hard to see. And you see the dots indicate the sort of the fall. And the break of the green. So this one is gonna roll to the right and downwards toward the pin. We'll try it here. All right. Why do we do a 50 degrees wedge flop shot? Why don't we do a 60 degrees? 60. No. Why you chip? Huh. Weird. Okay, like this. Bite, bite. That's pretty gnarly. We could have done even more to the left. When you miss on the side where the ball sort of falls down past the flag, in this case to the right, that's called the amateur side, which means you're a fucking loser if you end up on that side. You always want to end on the upper side of the flag stick. Okay. I felt that was never in. Oopsie daisy. Best golf games I've played is Super Battle Golf and Golf with your friends. Never tried real golf though. Too much grass. Gamers don't touch grass. I know. I started with the grass and became a gamer after the grass. So, you know what? I'm not actually paying attention to the narration. So, if you don't mind, I'll tell it to shut the fuck up. And then I have to go grab myself something to drink. Kawaitsu! Hello, Ylvis. I won't brag about my calves too much, but I do give them milk every day. Also, I give my huskies food and stuff. That's awesome information. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Welcome to the chat. Kawaitsu. Pretty standard here. Just schmuck. Let it rip. Mallorca. Oi, don't go in the bunker. Come on. Be good, be good. Ah, be good. Yeah.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So the ball on an upslope now for his second.
What happened to the fucking narration? It didn't stick. Apply changes. Commentary. Got it. Apurai sensu. And here we have sort of a ridge that we don't want to... If you hit it like this, then it goes like that. And we're hitting what into this one? We're hitting a 3-iron, so it'll roll like crazy. But what if we do like this, land it right here, and we get just a bit of a stop? Yes. We don't want to end up in the bunker. This is what we do. Me. Oh, it drew. Want to end up in the bunker. We don't want to end up in the bunker. We don't want to end up in the bunker. I found your channel from the Snorre Megaute. Didn't know you streamed. When did you start? Apparently, our moderator and a good friend, Chinchi, just subbed for the 17th month. That's hard to say. Tunge twist. So I guess 17, almost 18 months. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Okay, so now we're gonna get enough reading on the left side. Like this. Blast. Come on. Oh, it's too much. It's going too far. Stop. See? Didn't take enough break. Started January 2025. Year and a half. Mostly farming. I will say this is absolutely a farm stream, but today we have a day off the farming and we do a bit of golfing. And we suck at it. Suck at it. Skipping, hum, boom, boom. Hello from Ireland, from me and Ida Karlsson. What the sig? You're friending along in the real world? Boom. A par 3, 180 yards. Good for you. In Ireland, actually. Hagen. I'm going out Saturday to shoot, and I'm going out Sunday to shoot Fashaan Contento. And also, we've already done one episode. So we're aiming for a 6-episode season this summer, just to keep it going. We have a bit of bit conflicting calendars, me and Gaute this summer, so it's not super easy, but yeah. Well, that's a nice Jotsku. If you enjoy each other's company, at least. I don't want to be responsible for something bad. So this is 22 feet down. We need to dial back a bit here. Do we go all the way over here? Yes. Now, the thing is that they always say, aim for the center of the green in real life. Now, when we're playing a game, I think we can allow ourselves to be a bit more aggressive. But in real life, always aiming at the center will get you... Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a way easier putt than from down the level underneath. So now the amateur side would be left of the stick. So we try to keep it at the end up Ideally in the cup, but if not, on the right side of the stick. Oh, drinking cider. That sounded amazing. Okay, here we go. Here goes. Scoopik. How much was it? Was it 2 feet or something and I read it as inches? Be good. Oh, go. Fuck yourself. I think I three putt all the holes there, which is actually worse than I do in real life. Hey, Chinchi. Don't. This is a very difficult hole, I think. First of all, straight as a needle, or as they say, tight as a nun's cunt. But then it only gets worse. Look at the amount of bunkers around the green. It's not much to land on there. Really hard. You don't get enough distance off the tee, which I don't really do. The way that you do this in the game is really by unlocking clubs, because you can't really, it's not hard to hit it far, but the clubs decide how far you can hit it. So in the beginning, you get shitty clubs, so you don't get the proper distances. So this is interesting. It's 20 feet up. This is hard. I think that it's probably not too bad to aim for this, because I'm not gonna... This will probably make it land about here. And roll. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And no, absolutely. Stop. Stop. Oh. Any goals for my handicap? Thing is that I don't really have time to practice. I just play. So I don't get any better, which is kind of stupid. I don't have any particular goal for this season, because I'm not going to be able to like work on my swing. So maintaining is good, but an overall game, I want to end up single handicapper, which is below 10. And I think a lot of it has to do with just at this point starting to relax a bit on the when I'm out playing, because I have too much like sort of knowledge in my head, technical things. I'm overthinking. Overthinking everything. So the challenge now is to think less and just hit the ball. I had an interesting experience not too long ago. I was out at my club. It's a beautiful club. It's on an island here in Oslo. And I was staying the night because I was working there. So it was semi-dark. And I was gonna be on a phone call and had a phone meeting. So I thought, why don't I put the AirPods in? I grab a 7-iron and I just take one ball and I play until I can't find it anymore. And it was getting super dark. So the first hole I could see the ball, but from the second hole on, I couldn't see. When I hit it, the tee shot, I couldn't see the ball anymore. But because my focus was on the phone call, I kept walking and I just like threw the ball down and I hit a 7-iron and I just started walking, just hoping to find it. And for, I think 6 holes, yeah. Hole number 6 is the first time I didn't find the ball in the middle of the fairway. It was insane. I didn't think of it until I was at that hole. And I remember I said like, oh my God, guys, this is the first time I'm not hitting the fairway, which I would never do if I was playing. So the fact that I was just like thinking about something else kept the balls going straight, easy. I wasn't trying to hit them far, but they ended up going far because I was so relaxed. So that is very interesting. And I think like the mental part of golf is 90% of the game. Like the technical side of it, hitting the ball and stuff, that's pretty easy to master. But the mental part of it, it's just insane. And I did when I just started golfing, I was a 45 handicapper. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means that you have like 3 extra shot on each hole. So on a par 4 hole, like this one, this is a par 4 hole. You're supposed to, no, it's actually par 5, I think. Is it? This is a par 5, yeah. So on a par 5, you're supposed to hit 1 shot out, like I just did. And then the next one, a layup. And the third shot is supposed to be on the green. Now you hit 3 shots. And then you have 2 shots to put. 1 to get it close and 1 in the cup. That's like par 5. And you're playing the hole at its intended difficulty. Now, if you're 18 handicap, it means roughly you get 1 extra shot for all of the holes. So you have 18 extra shots if you're an 18 handicap. It varies from course to course, but just for simplicity, we say it like that. So 18 handicap, you get 1 extra shot for each hole. So I would have, this would be a par 6 hole for me if I was an 18 handicapper. If I was a 36 handicapper, that would mean I had 2 shots on each hole. 36 shots in total, 18 holes. That would give me 2 extra shots. If you're a 45 handicapper, you're almost at 3 extra shots for each hole. And at that level, you very often just like, you hit like 10 or 15 shots per hole. It's just chaos. I was offered to do like a mental coaching thing. The guy who was the mental trainer of Petter Northug and lots of Norwegian athletes, he said he wanted to experiment to see, does it help to work with the mental game of someone who sucks at a sport? So I was obviously sucking at golf, and I said, okay, cool, let's do 3 sessions or something. And we did, and he was basically what we did. I went over to his clinic thing, lay down on the bench. He was tapping my forehead with his fingers like this, and I laid with my eyes closed. And we were talking through the entire course and visualizing every shot. And I was like, how good can the shots be? And he was, they can be as unrealistically good. Like you can aim for birdies at every hole. You can even aim for hole-in-ones. Doesn't really matter. So we talked through the entire course, shot by shot. And if you, with your eyes closed, if you feel like the balls, when you visualize it, it strays out to the right, you have to put it down and hit it again. So it was really hard actually to get like the visual, like where's the camera angle, where do you see the shot from, all of that stuff. So I played the 9 holes, and we did that 2 times. The second time it was half an hour before my tee time. So we did that, boom, 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 played the entire course, and then I went out. And remember, I'm a 45 handicapper. I go out on hole 1. This is a Grini golf course in Norway. It's a par 4 hole. I hit the first shot. I bombed the drive like I've never hit a drive in my life. And it just landed short of the green. And I was like, what the fuck happened? I went down there. I chipped it up to like a tap in for birdie, which is like this far from the flag. And I tapped it in. And I shot a birdie. And I was like, what the hell just happened? And I picked up the ball. I went to the next hole. I shot a par on that hole. It is a par 3 hole, so I had a shot of 3. And then sort of my brain started fucking with me and telling me that you're not really this good. What the fuck is this? And it's something. And then it sort of fell apart after that. So I played 9 holes, and then the score wasn't that good because it collapsed afterward. But when I came in, I was like, this was crazy. I have to do it again. So I went straight back out, and played the round of my life points wise. I played so much better than what I was supposed to. So that was extremely interesting. Didn't change a thing with my swing. It was just all about visualization and methods of thinking. But even though you know what you're supposed to do, it's hard to do it. And you know, the highest level golfers struggle with the same things. It's like we talked about initially in the menu when you saw the photo of the image of hole 12. Jordan Spieth had been playing the hole, now playing the course. This is the course where you get a green jacket if you win, and it's the one of the highest trophies. I think this is one of the bigger ones for most people to get the green jacket. It's a very exclusive club. And so Jordan Spieth, he won it when he was pretty young. He hadn't been, you know, pro for a long time. Why can't I flop it further? Ah. So he had won the year before, and now he was going again, trying to get back-to-back master winnings, which is very hard to do. Not many have done that. And he came to the hole 12. He was in the lead. He played amazingly, and then just his head just froze, hit it into the water, and then just like shell shock from what had just happened. He dropped the ball and did it again, and you can see his face is just like it was a tough watch. Even the caddy's face was like, what the fuck? Punch? That was not right. Okay. Cool. Oj, 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 oj. Jotsku subscribing with the Prime. Fantastic. Thank you very much,
Jotsku subbed for 16 months.
16 months. And remember, people, you can do the same with Prime. Doesn't cost you $1, but it still helps supporting the channel. So if you've got Prime, go in and do whatever you have to do on Twitch to just get the subscription for free. I am now done with this music. Now it is all trance. Skip up, 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 up. Have a good feeling about this shot here. Oi, 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 oi. So, stop it. Oh. Can we put it? Yes, we can. 4 inches down. This 5 inches down. Oh. Does that mean we bogey this one or yes? People love the expressions in golf. Most people think about the hole-in-one as the holy grail. I'm not, I don't think that's like the coolest thing you can do, but it's, so if you get a birdie, that's one shot below par. So if it's a par 4 hole and you do it in 3 shots, then that's a birdie. If you, like me, do it in 1 shot more than the intended par, that's a bogey. You don't want bogeys. Then you get double bogeys. They're even worse. And you got triple bogeys. That sucks. And you got quadruple bogeys. Happens to the best, but doesn't get you a trophy. Bookida, bickidi, backado, muckidi, backado. Kavaitsi, will you or Haaland get fellowship a sponsor first? I definitely think you. Well, I am pretty heavily sponsored already, so unless Haaland got a sponsorship 2 years ago, I beat him to it, and that's about the only thing I beat him to, I think. Why don't we do like this? And since it's uphill, it'll be shorter and it doesn't roll, so we'll do like that. Oh, be good. Feels good. Come on, come on. Balalaika! Finally. Now we need to get ourselves a birdie. Come on, be nice. Come on, we've earned this one. Like that. Come on, be good. Boom. What a fucking bunch of piss. Sis. So that's the front 9 plus 6 front 9, which basically means then in total you would have plus 12 after 18 holes, would be a 12 handicap-ish. That's what it means. And why? Well, because if I was playing with Tiger Woods and I had a 12 handicap, that would mean I was on par, even par now. No. And if he, who doesn't have a handicap at all, he has a plus whatever, and he shot like 1 or 2 birdies, I would still beat him. Not for real, not if you're like talking strokes, which you are in a competition. So you don't normally play with handicaps in a competition, but it's like in friendly matches, it's nice because that means that you can play with golfers on all kinds of different levels and still have a competition.
Fare.
That was pretty nice. Now we're entering like the prettiest part of this course. Oh Lord, it's so beautiful. Okay. We are hitting an 8 iron. How much will it roll? It will go further than this. I think this is absolutely perfect. We'll give it all whack. And don't lose it too much out to the right. Come on, kick into the left. It stopped. That was shit. No need to do the club twirl, mister. This is gonna be a toughie. It's actually right on the line. 5 inches up. Oh, boom. Can't see the hole, mate. Oh, it's a bit short. Still a 14-ish, yes. Still a 14-ish. Should have been way lower by now. Luna today, subscribe and one TN. And they have been subscribing for 13 months.
Lunitude research for 13 months.
13 months and she on a streak. Thanks, girl. Appreciate it. And no, for those of you wondering, I haven't sent the giveaways yet. And who's gonna be at the Ramdal? Which ones can I bring and leave there physically? Raffnetale. Come on, dude. Hit it. Was. Gudagama. You're not coming, Olivia? Jesus Christ. What's keeping you? It's just an easy, quickie flight. You know what I had to turn down today, guys? I was invited to go from Oslo to Miami with a private jet. watch the game for free, and fly back home Sunday. Terrible climate footprint, absolutely. But it would have been hard to turn down if it wasn't for the fact that I've booked 2 shoots with a Fashaan Golf, and those are the only dates that we can do it. So that's what I'm sacrificing, you guys. Okay, let's do this. Baya! Oh no. Oh yes. Potential. Oh, what a beauty. Sit. That's good. This course, this hole, 11, is also one of the harder ones. So I think most players in the world would be super happy with this for a birdie. But can we make it? Let us find out. Oh, it's 2 inches down, actually. Thought it was up. Come on. Absolutely not today. Not a single fucking birdie. Well, pars. This is it. Look at this. The golden bell. Hole 12. It's so beautiful. So narrow and so little to land on. Most brainy people do is land here in the middle of the green right here. There. Regardless of the pin placed. If now we're gonna attack the pin, you see it's 6 feet down. So if you land it right here, the problem is, and it's not super visible on this map, but this hill here, the ball, everything falls downwards here. So if you miss by just an inch, you roll back into the water like Jordan Spieth did. If you hit the water, then you have to go over here in like a drop zone, and you drop the ball over here somewhere. I don't know if it's marked on this. I think it's like over here somewhere. You drop the ball here, and then he shot his, then what would it be? 3rd shot, and that one went to the water as well. You had to do it again. Oh my lord. Ever been at Lofoten Golf Links and done the midnight sun golfing? No, not at Lofoten. I've done it outside of Bård. What's it called? The I don't remember, but it's just outside of Bård. It's beautiful. Bård nearly killed me with a dangerous tee shot into my golf cart. But yeah, and but I think that we're gonna do Lofoten next year. We've been invited graciously, and hoping to make an episode there next year. Okay, so this, I'm trying this one. We got a little wind to the right, and I could potentially put some spin on it actually. Like this. Okay. Olaheim. Come on, be good. Oh, it looks fantastic. Looks absolutely fucking fantastic. Woo! Again. This, Hogan's Bridge. The most famous bridge in golf, I would say. Including St. Andrews Old Course Bridge, but this one even better. Okay. 1 inch up. 14 feet. Falling to the right. Wee bit of a break. Come on, give us the birdie. Give us the birdie. Come on, keep rolling, you bitch! Oh my lord. 999. Have you ever been a Stiklestad? No, I have not. See, this back 9 isn't too shabby. We have a bogey at 10, but we have pars 11, 12. And this is the Azila, hole 13. Magnificente. You don't want to give it too much of a draw because that makes the second shot more difficult. You know, you don't want to get any trees in play. So, but this is a par 5. We'll try to get there in 2. I doubt that we can. Give it a way bit of whack fuck. Should do. I live here but do not play golf, but I have some friends that do and have been with them there. Right? See? It's totally possible to go even if you're not a golfer. It's probably beautiful. It's one of the good things about. I would have loved to if there was more money in the YouTube thing. And to be fair, we're doing like a test run with Fellowship to see if it works out. So if it does work out, they will potentially sponsor us next year, and we can do a longer run. But just like drive around Norway and see all of the courses. It's so much beautiful nature to see. Absolutely stunning. And it's one of the good things about playing in the band with people who golf. Our bass player is a golfer. Beate can occasionally golf. Our sound guy is a golfer. And whenever we get to a new city, we bring our clubs, and it's like, okay, between sound check and gig, perfect. Just hit the links. Okay, it's up 6 feet, so I could potentially club up actually. But you see here, if we end up short, it might trickle back into the creek. I'm actually gonna do this, even though it might. What are we hitting here? We're hitting a 3-wood. Nah, you know what? I'll risk it. Brisk it. Famous last words. Geronimo. Come on. I think it's a wise decision, because if we would have done a 3-wood, it would have shot backwards into the bunker. Me and Ida need some Norway jerseys to the game on Saturday. Does anyone have connections in Cork? But of course. You're gonna Norwegian up on the Saturday. That's sweet. 7 inches. Come on. This is actually an eagle putt. We hit the green in 2. Okay, let's try this. Oh, but this will... Lord have mercy if we do not get a birdie now. Just walking the course at midnight is amazing. Yeah, I do understand why the course is ranked 66 globally. See, we have some nuggets here in Norway. And Lofoten Links is actually ranked like 3rd in Europe or something. People come from all over the world to play there. Oh, this is a tricky fucker. Come on. Be nice. Oh my fucking god. It did the 360. It was way too hard. Ah! Jesus Christ. Good for you, Renates. I don't know what you do for work, but I'm sure you earned it. Sun's out, buns out. That's a rough putt. It's a rough putt. It's actually a rough chip. Buckety. 60 degree. It's not gonna roll much. Like that, and it's uphill. Falls to the right. Might be a bit too much. Let's pull it back a bit. That's not a bad chip. Yada. So we're on the par train here, which is not bad at all. This is another fucking hard hole. This is tricky. Where do we land this thing? I think we want to land it over here. It's 27 feet down. So I'm trying this. We're on a 3-wood territory. Should be doing this probably. 32. It's 10 meters down. Okay, I'm doing this to save. Hope it falls down left a bit. We'll give it that tiny little thing there and go whoopsie. Too much. Just roll off in the back. Oh, perfect. Imagine that shot in real life. That's when like the best one pick up a club and go lefty. They twist the club around and they go lefty. Oh, just pulled it away from the tree, or are we in the tree without seeing it? Yeah, we're in the tree. It just disappears. Magically. So for the eagle, we will do... This is also par 5, so we are in kind of good shape here. I want to see if we can do a flop. We can, in fact, do a flop. Let's try that. Oh, the orange thing means that we're touching the branches. So that's not good. Nah, I mean, we can risk it, but we won't. If we're pitching, I'm thinking that we hit the ridge right here and give it one bounce and it rolls. Oh, come on, come on. Oh! I didn't finish the stroke, so it was the right thought. Sit. Piece of shit. And another bogey. 3 more holes to go, and we are done. This is hole 16, and I would know exactly where to put the ball in real life. I've seen this hole played so many times. I would hit it, land it a bit closer to me, about here-ish. Hit the slope like this, and then get it rolling. I think this is the play right here. Let's try that. And just kick it, get rolling now. It's not bad, but it's not good either. This is a tricky putt. Oh my god. Do my brother is also playing golf? My younger brother plays, but he doesn't love it because he loves sitting in his couch so much. There's nothing better for him than sitting in his couch. I brought him to the golf club that I'm a member of. It's a beautiful golf club. It's out on an island in Oslo. You take the boat out. It was a beautiful day. I invited him. I covered all the expenses, and we would have a great lunch, and temperatures were perfect. And I think we were on hole 3 or 4, and I said, look at this, weather is beautiful, you can see the Oslo fjord, the course is fantastic, you've been playing well, what do you think of golf right now? And he said, like, you know what, I can't complain, it's like everything is amazing, but I would rather sit at home. And I was like, okay, that's probably the last green fee I'll cover for you then. So he's just not that into anything really. It's too bad because his swing is really good. So if he wanted to, he could be really good. He is indeed a special one. He has probably killed all the bosses in Elden Ring about 10 times each. Or more. What do I know? 6 inches down. Oh, yeah. I feel like we're getting there with the putting. It's noticeably better, but it's still not good enough. Whoopsie. Currently +2 for the back 9. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. So I guess we need to birdie 18th, which I don't think we're gonna do. That's a tricky hole as well. This is a dog leg right, but it's tempting to like sort of fade it to the right, but what easily can happen then is that you end up here and then you have a terrible shot in. So it's better actually to be on this side and you can control the ball more. It seems counterintuitive when you're at the tee, but I will rather do like this and leave myself an open. Well, apparently not. What the fuck? What happened? See? That's shite. Because now you get branches probably. Not good at all. Ah, it's decent. Okay. Great suggestion. So this one is up 40 feet. About like 13 meters. Which means I think we're going here. We're not going there. We're going here. Yeah. Are we in the rough? No. Come on, be good. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's a birdie opportunity. Would be nice to see one circle. That's what you get on the scorecard. You get a circle for birdie. The squares are no good. Those are bogeys. Come on. We need this one. Be nice. We got ourselves a circle. So I mean, +7 for the round. It's not bad at all. It's way better than I would shoot, especially at Augusta. What do you say? I think that sort of concludes. It's a natural conclusion to our stream here. It's getting close to midnight Norvegia time. I hope you enjoyed just a easy, chill golf stream on this beautiful summer night. And I was actually gonna say that I'm, according to my contract with our sponsor, I have July off. So, and since I'm going away for the weekend, and then it's some concerts and stuff, then I'm going on actual vacation. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really know when we'll be back, but every now and then, if there's time, I'll sneak out. If not, August is sort of officially when we're back on the stream here. All right, does that sound okay with you guys? Thank you for tagging along. Sometimes it's just chill like this. Have a good vacation, everyone. Hope that you'll join me on the other side of the vacation as well. And be sure to join Discord for those of you who are new here, and we'll be back. Okay? Cheers. See you later.